What it do, what it do, what it do.
Cowboys Raw Uncut.
Yeah. It's the
Cowboys
crew,
Raw
man. We
Uncut.
cruising through, man. In them internet
Cowboys Raw
streets, man. Y'all
Uncut.
know we're around 9-ish.
Cowboys Raw Uncut.
Yeah. You got
Cowboys Raw
Steve O,
Uncut.
Crew Rig.
Cowboys Raw Uncut.
Ho, 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 ho,
Cowboys Raw
ho. What's going
Uncut.
on?
Cowboys Raw Uncut. Cowboys Raw
My bad, fellas. I had me in the background echo, and it's raw and uncut, man. That's what you get on it, man. But it, like I said, Steve O, it's Crew Rick, Crew Terry, I'm Crew Dre. Yeah, we all the crew, man. Shout out to the OG, man. Still recovering, man. But we know he's in here. Yeah, tonight we'll go over a little bit of early talk at predictions. We ain't gonna go through the whole schedule, maybe just three games, three teams, 3 days. What's the most improved Cowboy player you see in 2026? Debate Thursday. We kind of touched on that already, but we'll touch on it again. Who's losing the starter job? You see CD playing in the spot more? I mean, come on, man. Y'all saying we ain't got nothing to talk about in the offseason, but hey, we the crew. We gonna talk about everything in the offseason. So let's go. Get the popcorn ready. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with you?
What up, fellas?
What up? What up, man?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
So we getting closer and closer and closer to this the schedule actually dropping with the dates. It's always an exciting time around Cowboy Nation. And yeah, man, I think May 14th. So what is that on a Thursday? It dropped
This
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. This Thursday. So they're already leaking out a couple games, and we saw earlier today we got the Sunday night game opening up on the road against the Giants on a Sunday night NBC game. Of course, we already knew about the Rio in Brazil, which is week 3. And now we slowly done found out that we got the Eagles, which I don't ever remember playing the Eagles on Thanksgiving. So,
Yeah.
so when we look at them 3 games, if we were to throw out like a way too early prediction on just 3 dates, we ain't gonna even go through the whole schedule, just those 3 dates. What's the win-loss record right there?
3-0. 3-0.
Do it,
What
Terry.
you
Do
ask that
it, T.
question? 3-0. We eating W's. Ain't the way say we eating W's, man. You gotta eat a W, man. Of course, man. You know what I mean? Like I look at it like the Giants, that's automatic, man. It's the first game of the season. You know how we
Yep.
do them anyway. You know what I'm saying?
With the
We
new
own them.
coach, Rick was
Yeah,
like,
man.
"Nah, man, we got to earn that one. We got to earn that one with
We
the
have
new."
to, yeah,
I
we have to
mean,
beat them.
that's two new coaches. I mean, they don't know what our defense look like. We don't know what their offense look like. So
Okay.
I mean, one
Yeah.
cancels out the other. But what we do know is
You
that
know what their offense is gonna look like? Same way it did in Baltimore.
I
Running
mean,
quarterback, running power running back. They're gonna do the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that ain't that same running quarterback though, and that ain't that same
Not at
power
all.
back.
No, no,
So I don't
no.
know
I
too
ain't
much
saying the
about.
result gonna be the same, but you know what they're gonna do. You
Right.
know what
I
the
know what they
game.
want to do. I mean, but they got the
Yeah.
skill players. I give it to them. I don't think it's gonna be no easy victory like it was before because I mean, low key they have gotten better.
Okay.
Low key they have gotten better. You would think second season. You don't know if Jackson Dart will have a sophomore slump. I mean, same thing with Scatterbo. You know,
He's
they put
Coming out
in.
the
recovering.
entry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming out that injury, so it's just like
And
we don't
Memon
know.
Neighbors.
Yeah, we don't know what they're
They
gonna
say he
do,
may or
but
may not even play.
oh, that's
Mm.
even better. If he don't play, that's a W. But they're gonna be amped up to see us. And as far as that week 3 game, I would never say that Baltimore's gonna beat us, but it still is Baltimore, and it's neutral field. So
In Brazil.
yeah, it's in Brazil, so
Last
I
time
don't.
we faced them, they beat us.
Shit, I think the
Mm,
last 2, right? I know the
Last,
last one for sure.
yeah, but we're in that same team. Going by going, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna use all fandom here. fandom is my whole
I like it.
motivation at this point. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what to
Yeah,
expect. So I'm using
it's
my
May.
fan
You can
brand.
go nuts.
Yeah, it's my
I mean,
it's my
It's
fan
May. You can
brand.
go
that's
nuts.
It's
that's
my
what this
fan brand.
podcast is about, man. We ain't gonna sit up here and try to play like we're gonna be not biased. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very biased. We
Yeah,
call the
Yeah,
yeah.
we,
We
Cowboys
just
we
going
ain't
your
trying
way.
to
Raw
be
Uncut.
credible or nothing. Yeah, we're gonna try to throw out some realistic opinions and formed opinions or
Well,
whatever.
man,
But hey,
and the
we
crew is
fans.
raw and uncut. Man. We
Yeah,
don't
we
put no filters
fans,
on
man. This is a fan's perspective. It
that.
is.
And then you say the Eagles, and then you talk about the Eagles on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I look at that. Depends how we already played them once. Like I expect a split there. Just like normal. It depends if we already played them in there in Dallas too. Um, mm, I I
What
just
up,
want to say a
Tech?
win there. I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a win anyway, just because
What up?
just
What up?
because we the Cowboys, and it's Thanksgiving for us, so we ain't gonna lose to them at home.
That's
We
right.
ain't gonna
Nah,
lose
we
to them
on
at
the
home, bro.
ass.
No, so we
I'm
already
getting
3-0. We already 3-0.
good, good broom this year on the ass.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's about that time.
Yeah.
I
Tech.
mean, you can expect. I mean, I like a broom, but let's expect us. We can expect a sweep. So we just gonna go that route. We just gonna go that
Okay.
route.
Okay. So we saying 3-0 right there. You agree with him, Slick?
It's way
It's
too
way too
early. I
early.
go I
It's
go
way
3-0
too
with the way too early. I
early.
go 3-0 with the way too early.
Who's
Okay.
coming with me? Who's
Okay.
coming with me?
I,
Let's
I,
go.
Yeah, man.
when we get closer, I put on my analytic hat. Right now, I've cat on my fandom hat. I go 3-0. I
When we
think
see Caleb Downs get a pick in camp, he's going nuts.
I remember how he felt when he seen Elam. Elam looked halfway decent in camp, man, and he was on the Elam train early.
man,
So
I
imagine
was
imagine what it take. Imagine what it take when Caleb get one. Caleb
man.
get
You
Elam's
way
got
trash.
decent.
time, G.
Elam was trash, but I remember in camp,
What up,
man.
OG?
I remember when Elam, oh Jizzle, yeah,
Elam
man.
had the best camp last year, man, and
Elam did have a
yeah,
good camp.
yeah, it didn't translate.
No, it
So
didn't. But
Mm-mm.
so whoever have the best camp this year, I ain't gonna be too happy on.
Right.
Nah,
I just
nah.
want everybody to stay
Even
healthy
flukes,
this
man.
camp.
Even flukes, man. Even flukes are
Okay,
fat.
okay, I'm with it.
I just
Christian
want everybody to
Parker
stay
never
healthy,
would have
man.
got Kyle Eaton.
No,
Mm.
man. I think it's gonna be a much smart. I think it's gonna be a much smarter defense, man. So all that trickery bullshit that all them teams where you try on us, man. I don't see that going down this year. Because we got a defensive coordinator who's coming from a position that's been there. So he's
But
seen a
it,
little
it,
bit.
it wasn't even just low IQ. We was unathletic in the back end. We had some old in the tooth guys in the back end that just was getting burnt past.
Mm-hmm.
They was running some flags and goals on our safeties that just couldn't keep up. It wasn't there. They would rather come down and thump you than you run past them. And
Yeah.
I think we got that. I think we got some people that can run with you and come down and thump you.
Yes, sir.
Not
Mm-hmm.
just one. Not just one. I'm highly on Downs. I want that jersey, but
Yeah.
Jalen, I just think we got some different people out there that's just gonna be able to do some things.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you. A
Yeah.
lot of
That's what
speed
I'm
and
saying.
range on that field in that DB area.
A lot of
Yeah.
speed and range.
Yeah.
Sideline to sideline.
Now,
Couple
IQ.
No.
questions at corner, development.
So I don't want to get off the topic too far, but I seen Indianapolis drop their former Pro Bowl corner. Are we in the
Kenny
mix?
Moore. Kenny Moore. Kenny
Oh yeah.
Moore.
I knew it was coming. I was gonna ask y'all about
Uh,
that too, but
I don't know, man. I don't
Should
know.
should we be in the mix?
if
I'm
I'm
Yeah,
cool.
we'll
if
definitely
I'm
throw our head out there, but I'm cool with what we got.
I'm cool on
I don't
corner, man.
I
I'm
don't see
cool
I
on
don't see
corner,
Jerry
man.
making any more
Is
moves
it
on
to,
corner.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't see
I
Jerry
don't. I
making any
just
moves.
don't. I just don't want to be cool on corner and limit Caleb Downs to playing slot.
Okay.
True indeed.
So I'm saying, where do you want them at?
I want him, safety to corner slot,
Okay.
slot corner to safety, either one. Just make him a chess piece back there, let him work.
My My only concern is I got flashbacks of was that last year or the year before when we was on DB number 6 or 7, where John said in the middle we are DB down from being in trouble, and we ran some
Yeah,
guys out there who just shouldn't have been out there on that field.
should never been out there.
Yeah, that still sticks with me.
Man, it's
Mhm.
always gonna stick with you. Depth is always a thing, but you got to understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody who don't want to pay top dollar for nothing. So at this point, I can really see Jerry saying he likes his guys.
Definitely wrestling the Eagles.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
for sure, for sure.
yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, Terry. But as far as what I'm looking at is the pass rush. Do y'all feel there that we are adequate enough at that position, that we added enough in free agency trades and in the draft that are do should we be pursuing more at that spot?
You need to be pursuing more.
I need to
You
see
need a
what comes
vet.
up. I want to see what comes available June 1st. Be, at the same time, I agree. I would like to have a vet, old Clowney, back in the plan, somebody like that. But
Uh,
I think with Gary,
Cam
I
Jordan, shit, I'll take him. He had
I
10
take
last
him
year.
too. I take him too. But
Mm-hmm.
I tell you
Throw that.
with Gary out there with Zeke E on the outside, I think we can get back with what we got with Quentin and Kenny in the middle, causing some pressure, easing up the outside. But I would still like some more depth.
So the problem that we had when Michael was there is that it was only one part of the game that was being affected. You know, with him it was pass rush. Now we need pass as well as run stop. So me specifically, I like our guys and what we have, but depth is always a problem, man. You know what I mean? So I would look at it like I like our tackles. I like what we think we have at defensive end, you know, right now, and especially with these outside linebackers. We got a lot of speed from what I'm seeing. It's a lot of speed. A guy like Clowney could come in. You need that OG there just in case.